Hello, Leafs Nation. Welcome back to Toronto Maple Leaf News Network, your go-to destination for everything blue and white. Today, we've got three massive updates straight out of the Maple Leafs camp, breaking news that surfaced just a few hours ago. Whether you're worried about our goalie situation, curious about Nicholas Robertson's future, or buzzing from William Nylander's international triumph, you're in the right place. These stories are fresh, packed with insight, and yes, if you're a true Leafs fan, you do not want to miss any of this. And hey, before we dive in, if you're new here, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a breaking Leafs update again. Let's get rolling with the first headline, and trust me, this one's got goalie drama written all over it. Update 1. Could the Maple Leafs bring back a familiar face in goal? Ilya Samsonov, rumors heat up. The goalie carousel in Toronto might not be finished spinning just yet. Word just dropped that Ilya Samsonov, the former Maple Leafs netminder, could be on the radar for a potential return to the franchise on a professional tryout contract. Now, let's be real, Samsonov's numbers last season in Vegas weren't exactly Vezina-worthy. He posted a save percentage of 0.891 and a goals against average of 2.82 while backing up Adin Hill. Not terrible, but definitely not elite. Still, there's more beneath the surface here. Leafs Nation, let's not forget, just 2 seasons ago, Samsonov was lights out in Toronto. He posted a 0.919 save percentage and racked up 27 wins in 42 starts. He was confident, composed, and most importantly, he was a fan favorite. So why would the Leafs even consider him now? Simple. Depth and insurance. Yes, we currently have Anthony Stolarz and Joseph Woll slated as our primary goalie tandem, but here's the catch. They both missed time due to injuries last season. That's not just a minor concern, it's a flashing red warning light. Just ask fans still haunted by last year's injury roller coaster. So if no other NHL team signs Samsonov, the Leafs may see him as a low-risk, high-reward option, a backup to the backup, a third stringer with starter upside. Think of him as the new Matt Murray, quietly hanging out with the Marlies, but ready to answer the call when things get shaky in the crease. And let's be honest, at just 27 years old, Samsonov still has upside. His expected goals saved metrics were close to league average last year, meaning he's not falling off a cliff performance-wise. You're not taking a flyer on an aging vet, you're giving a once-trusted goalie another chance. Of course, this is all hypothetical for now, but if the Leafs are serious about insulating their crease from injury chaos, this move could make a lot of sense. What do you think, Leafs fans? Would you welcome Samsonov back, or has that ship sailed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Update 2. Robertson resigns, but is a trade still coming inside the one-year deal that raises eyebrows? Another chapter begins for Nicholas Robertson in Toronto, but how long will it last? Just a few hours ago, the Maple Leafs officially re-signed Robertson to a one-year contract extension worth $1.825 million. On the surface, it's a straightforward move. He's young, he's cheap, and he's got scoring upside. But if you've been following his story closely, you know this isn't just another contract. It's a puzzle piece in a much bigger picture. Let's rewind for a second. Robertson is just 23 years old, and last season he appeared in 69 games, tallying 15 goals and 7 assists. Not bad for a depth forward. He even made it into 3 playoff games, notching a goal and an assist. But here's the thing, he was also a healthy scratch for most of the postseason. And that wasn't just strategy. It raised some serious questions about how much faith this coaching staff really has in him. In fact, many expected Robertson to push for a trade this summer. He was reportedly unhappy last offseason and even held out until the last minute before inking this deal. So, what changed? That's where things get interesting, because insiders are now wondering if this deal might be a placeholder, a handshake agreement of sorts. The Leafs get cap flexibility, Robertson gets a fresh deal, and somewhere in the background, there might already be conversations happening with other teams. Think about it. Robertson's new contract makes him easier to move. He's under $2 million, has a solid scoring touch, and he's still young enough that teams believe he hasn't hit his ceiling. That's gold in a cap-tight league. If there's a GM out there looking for a sneaky good acquisition, Robertson might be exactly what they're hunting. Now, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. He's still on the roster for now, and with players like John Tavares, William Nylander, and Austin Matthews eating top 6 minutes, depth scorers like Robertson are crucial for a deep run. But the writing might be on the wall. Will he stay? Will he go? Or will this season be his breakout moment in Toronto, finally silencing the critics and earning his spot once and for all? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. This contract doesn't end the drama, it fuels it. Sound off, Leafs Nation. Should the Leafs give Robertson a full-time role, or is it smarter to flip him now while the value's still high? You know the drill. Comment below and let's debate it. Update 3. William Nylander crowned Sweden's best. What it means for Toronto's future. When it comes to international recognition, William Nylander just entered elite company. In a historic moment for both Nylander and the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Swedish star has officially been awarded the Golden Puck Sweden's highest individual hockey honor. This prestigious award, presented annually by the Swedish Ice Hockey Association and Expressen, goes to the nation's top hockey player. And in the 2024 to 2025 season, Nylander wasn't just good, he was untouchable. Let's look at the numbers. Nylander tallied 45 goals during the NHL regular season, finishing second overall in the entire league in goals scored. That's right, only 2 other Swedes in NHL history have ever reached that mark before. And if that wasn't enough, he helped Sweden secure a bronze medal at the 2025 IIHF World Championship, showcasing his leadership and clutch performance on the international stage. But this award isn't just about stats, it's about presence, style, game IQ. Nylander's ability to make plays at high speed, read defenses like a chess master, and finish with flair makes him a one-of-a-kind weapon in today's NHL. In his interview with Expressen, Nylander didn't hold back his emotion. It's a very special feeling. It's maybe a goal you've always had in the back of your mind to try to be Sweden's best player. I appreciate that you chose me for this because we have so many good Swedish hockey players. That humility speaks volumes, and so does the list of past winners. He now joins names like Erik Karlsson, Victor Hedman, and Gabriel Landeskog. Legends. So what does this mean for the Maple Leafs? It's a reminder that Toronto has one of the NHL's most elite talents already in its core. As general manager Brad Treliving tries to reshape the roster around younger, cost-effective pieces, Nylander becomes even more essential not just for goals, but for inspiration, identity, and swagger. And here's where it gets strategic. With the team walking a salary cap tightrope, having a player of Nylander's caliber locked in, producing at this level, takes pressure off the rest of the lineup. It also raises the standard. If you want to wear the blue and white, you better bring it. Nylander's honor is more than a trophy. It's a statement, a beacon, a reminder that even as Toronto shuffles its depth and retools its roster, it already has the kind of player championships are built around. Leafs Nation, what do you think? Is Nylander now the true face of the franchise? Is this the year he leads us beyond the second round? Let's hear your take in the comments. And that's a wrap for today's jam-packed Leafs update. To recap, we might see Ilya Samsonov return on a PTO, keeping our goalie depth stable. Nicholas Robertson's new contract could be a stepping stone, or the first step out the door. And William Nylander? He just became the best hockey player in Sweden and is raising the bar for everyone in Toronto. If you enjoyed this video and love staying in the loop with all things Leafs, smash that like button, subscribe to Toronto Maple Leaf News Network, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. More trades could be on the way, training camp battles are coming, and you better believe we'll be here to break it all down for you. Until next time, stay proud, stay blue, and as always, go Leafs go!